Hey y'all, it's Miss Crosby. I'm checking on my garden. Things have gone wild out here as they usually do in the summertime. Oh, excuse me, spring slash day before summer. It's only like 80 out here right now, but it's still early yet. Well, not as early as I normally come out here. Y'all see my zinnias? These butterflies just love them. That's one of the reasons why I love zinnias, because the butterflies just go nuts for them. So, that's one of the reasons why I have them planted out here. Now, I haven't been in my garden more than just 30 minutes or so in the past 2 weeks. Not for lack of wanting to, but I've been canning like a mad woman. And in the field garden, I should say, out in the field. But I've come out here to check on things. Plus, it's been pouring down rain. And no, that is not corn. That is weeds, y'all. Welcome to South Georgia. I've got to pull up the weeds around I'll probably be out here Monday morning doing this while it's still soft. But you can see my sweet potato vines have taken off. They're looking real good. But the weeds are striking up in force. I may ID some of these and see if they're edible for my chicks. I think that's some kind of soybean or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to check it and see. But my squash are loving it, and so are my pumpkins. Check them out. That is my jumbo pink banana squash, and she's looking really pretty. She's almost ripe. And if you can't tell it, she's at least 15 pounds. Did a baby one there. It's like that one's mama, and then this one's the baby, and then over here's Daddy-O. He's probably 12 or 15 pounds also. They are impressive, however, not as impressive as my pumpkins. I got a volunteer tomato. I think I have a volunteer tomato. That looks like an Everglades tomato. I might have planted that. I can't remember. I don't think I did, though. Let me step over the squash. Or the, oh, here's one. I have planted red warty things. I picked up one at the grocery store a couple years back and saved the seeds because I thought they were really cool. Took a picture of them with my Google and identified it at the grocery store, and I was like, oh, heck yeah, I bet they haven't GMO'd this yet. So, it has another name after the guy who bred it, but the more common name is red warty thing. It's not red yet, so you know it's not ripe yet. But as I come over here, I've still got more blossoms and stuff. This one is a little older, and it's getting an orange color. And these store really well, if I remember correctly. This one is nice sized. And they eat more like a squash than they do a pumpkin. But you can, squash and pumpkins, you can eat them interchangeably. Because they're first cousins anyhow. And I got a couple more over there. So they're doing pretty good. And then there's some blossoms. And there's a baby or two. We'll see how they do. You can see my watering method out here during the drought season. We're still having problems with the well. Has been big jugs, cat litter jugs. That's how I've been hauling water. So my biceps are doing better. There's another one. But you can see these guys are doing really well. But I am going to have to pull up some of these weeds out here. Not this morning because we've got to drive to Homerville. And I was up until 3 o'clock this morning canning tomatoes. Oh, hey, I think I've got another squash over there. Looks like it's sent out runners. Let me check. I think I've got another one over there. I'm going to probably have to come out here and dig up some of these potatoes. Well, when I can get to them. I won't be able to get to the reds until after these squash start to die back. Because I do not want to disturb my squash right now. But my other potatoes are probably ready to be harvested. They were looking really good up until we got all this rain. My goosefoot though, and it's It's a green you can eat. I got to come out here and deal with it. It's almost as tall as me. Actually, no, it is as tall as me. So yeah, it's edible. You can't eat it in large quantities. But if you notice, it gets this nice blushing white kind of tip on it. And if you Google it, as long as you cook it, it's safe to eat, but you don't want to eat large quantities of it. It has a salicylic acid that causes you not to take up your vitamins very well, which I'm already suffering from that kind of stuff from my omeprazole, which my doctor prescribed for me, and I've been taking for more than 10 years. So I'm vitamin D and iron deficient. So, you know, you could eat your greens or you could take omeprazole. Either way. But I've got a, look at there, I got a passion flower blooming. And those were volunteers out here. All this rain we've been getting has just about, between the rain and the heat, it has about decimated my regular potatoes. So I'm probably going to have to come out here and dig them up when I get all these weeds. But I got to do it soon before they take over and don't let me in. The only reason I still have paths is because of the gaylords I put out here, which are super thick boxes. And then I put mulch on top. Otherwise, the weeds would have taken over the whole garden by now. Ask me how I know. But yeah. So I'm out here to actually, there's one of the gaylords now. And we've got this area over here tarped off. And I've got a load of horse manure there from a farm that's nearby. And look, there's my sweet potato slips. And they're still going strong, even though I've already gotten the slips from them and planted them and everything. I may just twist those off and stick them in the dirt too, just to, you know, see what happens. Get all I can get, all the goodie I can get. I've got some, those guys over here are elderberries that I am looking to transplant out here. And I'm looking for a nice place to put them. They don't mind the sunshine, but they really like a nice damp place. And I may have to create something artificial, dig a ditch or something like that for them. And I've got more gaylords over here. I haven't covered these with mulch yet because I'm running low on mulch. And I haven't found another source for it. I've got to get these guys weeded. Ow! The blackberry brambles, they do like to come in and invade, and well, I think they were here back when Jesus was. So there's another pumpkin. And Chris liked the way my garden was looking better than the way his garden was looking. He was doing the I showed y'all earlier in the season, he was doing the push, oh shoot, what is that thing called? Push hoe? Something like that. Wheel hoe, that's it. The wheel hoe. And his garden has pretty much disappeared to the weeds. He was not able to keep them back. So this is the southernmost part of Georgia. We're on the Georgia-Florida border. And here's Chris's potatoes. I know, it's like, where'd they go? They're down there somewhere. But the weeds are as tall as his T-posts. So that's why we have black silage tarps out here tarping off that. And he decided to get him some gaylords and put them out here for this area to try and get it prepared for growing some tomatoes and peppers and stuff like that. If not this year, then next year. And if we keep layering them up, it will kill the weeds back, and we can put mulch on top, and then we can dig a hole like you do with plastic, except for this is degradable, biodegradable. So I planted a tree here, and I've been mowing around it. It's down in there. You can just barely see it. The blackberries are trying to encroach. I put cardboard and mulch around it, and oh, I think there's a maypop in there too, doing it. No, that's not a maypop, that's the tree. They have a similar leaf structure. Oh, I think my husband's whistling for me. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. Bye.